And we are live. Welcome to another SimRail live stream. LWD Adnan here. How are you all doing, Nabil? I've seen that you're in the chat. I hope you're doing well, my bro. Hope you're having a good day so far. I am going to rely on Restream to show me YouTube chat because today I've got some material prepared specifically for SimRail. So I've got some pronunciation like sort of things. Hello Lasagna, how you doing? So I've got like, hold on before I show you guys something I shouldn't be showing you. So I've got like this thing here, which basically shows like the pronunciation. And I've got quite a few of them. So hopefully that should help a little bit with our pronunciations. I don't know, Nabil, something different, innit? Let me turn it down, actually. It's a bit loud. Something a little bit different. Welcome to Twitch, Lasagna. If it's not hitting, I'll change it still. But I just thought, listen, I'm always playing the same old, like, lo-fi. Why not switch it up a little bit? To be honest, with how loud SimRail is, it will just get drowned out anyway. So, yeah. Also, so whenever I see, like, a timetable, the timetable that's in the train, I'll open it up and I'll just be like, yeah, this looks great, but I don't know how to read it. Like, I know what a few of the things mean, but for the most part, it's just sort of guesswork. Well, listen, you know, when you search for like no copyright music, be prepared for the worst. I'll be honest. There's a reason why it's not copyrighted. So basically, I've got this thing here. I don't know again how well you're gonna be able to see it. Let me turn off my the light. And that basically, it's a little bit blurry, but basically it's the whole timetable, but what every little section means. So yeah, let's see if we can break that down basically today. Still, obviously, it's like with SimRail, it's a constant learning circle. And yeah, that continues. I've also got the SimRail map open for EN1 on the laptop beside me. So what have we got going on? What's going on in the world of SimRail today? So we got 50. The Polish servers always blow me away, man. Almost 60 train drivers and almost 20 traffic dispatchers over on the Polish server. We've got 36 drivers on the Deutsch server with 18 dispatchers. And then for the English one, we've only got 10 drivers and 8 dispatchers, which in comparison to this, man, is absolutely nothing. I really wish we had some more activity on the EN1. It does tend to pick up in the evenings / on the weekends, but with like a PL2 server or even the Deutschland servers, there's always a lot going on. But yeah, let's see what we can take today. So as part of my material, there should be oh no, that's on the internet. That's on my Chrome app. You need to show your setup. What setup? What setup is there to show? There's really no setup to show. I'll be honest with you. I've got, as I'm sitting ahead of you, yeah, on this side, on the desk, there's a crappy laptop. On the right side, on this side, there's my old phone with Twitch open, the stream open. I've got my phone here with some stuff on it. My computer's right here, and that's about it. I'll take a picture and put it on Discord later on. So okay, it's a Google Doc, and Google Docs don't do well on phones. Right, I see the issue here. You know what? What's this? Let's look for something that we can take for like the full stream. 4 hours. Oh, brother. We're not doing that. Oh, what time did the server restart last time? I don't remember. It restarts around 3. Is it 3 something? Or is it 2 something? Let's just take something anyway. Knowing in the back of our minds that we are going to crash out at some point. Or not crash out, but go for a reset. I guess let's take a little 40 minutes. We should survive 40 minutes, right? Or let's say half an hour. We should survive half an hour. And then just go until the server restarts. Hello, Connor. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Right, so first things first. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, I think that's all right now. Okay, so we're on this page with where this black line is. So we'll take over from this stop. Why do that shit sticker on the window? It reminds me of Morocco. I don't know why. I don't know what about it, but something about it reminds me of Morocco. Right, so we'll take over at the station. We're 24943. I'll type that into the map. 24943. MOERG. Thank you. We'll take over. Thank you very much, driver. We're here for 30 seconds. We're on time. Bang on time. There's something ghetto about having the sticker. That thing appeared. What thing appeared? Yeah, there's something ghetto about having a sticker there. I like it. Low-key, I actually like it there. It's very, like, real. I don't know. Doors closed. Set this to run in. And let's get going. My spot's slowly getting rid of. Oh no. Oh no. A week before my arrival. Oh no. Right, so this should be pretty chill. This should be pretty cool. We have terminated, well, the service terminates at katowice-warszawa. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not seeing any funny shapes or signs. Give me 1 second. One second. I've got an important phone call I need to take. Ever so sorry, my people. Navi, welcome to the stream today. How you doing? Right, let's take over from the bot. Let's make sure my chat's open. And let's take over. We're over a mile from the next station, so we're good to go. Where's the music gone, by the way? It's gone completely silent. If the music's like too loud, please let me know. I'm all good. How are you? All good self? I am doing very well today, man. I'm doing very well today. I really wish there was a way to make the mouse disappear. All right. Just over 3,000 feet now from my next stop. Right, the phone call threw me off a little bit, but I'm back. Right, let's try and maintain this 0-minute delay, eh? We had a really good run last week. Not a minute delay last week. That was incredible. That was actually incredible. How long is the video? What video, bro? You know my when I exported my Euro Truck video, the new one, it corrupted. So it's meant to be live right now, but it got corrupted. And to free up some space on my hard drive yesterday, I deleted videos that I was done with, including some Euro Truck videos. And when I saw that the video had corrupted, I didn't check it. As soon as the video exported, I uploaded the file to YouTube. And this morning, I uploaded it last night, and to this morning, it was still processing. So something was very clearly wrong, and I was like, okay, you know, what's going on here? And I went to check the file, the video file, the MP4, and I saw that the last 10 minutes was corrupted. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, I've just deleted a ton of raw video, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm effed, because I've done it before, where I've finished editing a video, I've exported it out of Premiere Pro, and didn't realize that it was corrupted, and then I deleted the video, the raw video that I used for the final edit, so then I couldn't do anything with it. It's happened to me twice, and fortunately, thank God, I opened up the Premiere Pro file, and all the material was still there. I hadn't deleted the material that I used for the video, so it's all there. I've had to export it again, which took an hour, and after this stream finishes, I'm going to. When this stream finishes, I'm going to upload it again, because it takes about 2.5 hours or almost 3 hours to upload. So it'll go up tomorrow. How long was it though? 2 hours and 31 minutes to be precise. Which train is this with a steering? I never played SimRail. This is a EU07241. So the steering wheel basically acts like a throttle. There's a similar thing on Train Sim World with the GE something. It's a Swiss train that also uses what looks like a throttle. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. It looks like a steering wheel straight out of like a van, to be very honest. But yeah, it acts like a throttle. SimRail is incredible. If you haven't played it, it's definitely worth a dabble. And they do have a prologue, which is like a demo, which is free. Don't play it, because it's nothing like the game today. I would highly recommend if you're into trains. Hey, Panarabia, hello, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you too. How you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. I just saw your question. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Okay, cool. I shall look out for that. Yes, channel 5. Let's go back to channel 5. Yeah, this is more of a sim than Train Sim World in almost every regard. Right, I think we might be a little bit delayed. I really took my time. Really took my time getting here. Why you shouldn't speed? Why shouldn't I speed? Oh no. Well, there you go. Badly timed questions, eh? Well, that's an L. Not too bad. I'm having my car fixed in a car shop, still waiting for a call. Okay. I hope it's nothing too serious. I know, Nabil. Badly timed question. Really badly timed question for myself. That'll do. Look at that. Perfect. The perfect stop. Oh, you have a 1 minute delay now. Yikes. Just a damaged mirror. Okay, fair enough. Nothing too major then. I mean, I guess to be fair, it depends what car you're driving. Because if it's one of those Audis that has a camera for a mirror, I mean, technically it's sort of a mirror, and yeah, it's a good couple grand to repair. But if it's a good old school mirror, then you're good. Ah, my God, we're still in reverse. Right, so I remember from last week, I was educated, so we can go up, we can push it up to 600 amps on if we're before throttle position 28, and after that we can put it all the way up to 1,000 amps. What are you guys up to today, man? What are your days looking like? After I finish streaming, I'm heading out to a meeting, and that's pretty much my whole day. And then probably make content tonight, later tonight, only playing games. That's a fair way to spend a Friday, to be honest. I had a Nissan Navara King Cab some years back, got a cracked headlight, so I went to the main dealer. 575 quid, Jesus Christ. So I didn't buy it, got a second-hand good one. There you go. There you go. They tried to charge you 10 times what you ended up paying for. How ridiculous. I think when I finally get a car, I think YouTube's going to be my best friends in terms of any repairs, or if I want to upgrade anything or do any, basically if there's any messing around to do, I think YouTube will be my best friend. I can't afford to get scammed because that's what they'll do to you. Everyone's trying to eat, all right? Nothing fancy, so it's not much of a problem. Yeah, lucky you then. That's the thing. You can get like a nice, you know, people that will finance, like a lot of young people do it. Finance a really nice car, and just don't have what it takes to maintain it. Because like a headlight on, you know, like the laser headlights on the newer BMWs, they're thousands to repair, you know, for headlights. It's ridiculous. And some people just aren't ready for it, boy. So yeah, it's very important to live within your means. It's very important. But I love your Ford Fiesta, man. That's the one car that I really think by now I would have driven that I haven't driven. Yeah. They were on my radar for a few years, but when I was in uni previously, I ended up buying a Focus ST. But I was looking at Fiesta. I was eyeing up a couple Fiestas. They were definitely on my radar. I should have seen this speed limit coming. I told the people younger than me, don't spend your money trying to look rich, but don't get it right. But that's the thing. When you're, you know, the younger you are, obviously to a degree, the more pressure you have to sort of live it. You know, and especially when people's opinions matter to you so much. And I guess it depends where you are as well, and sort of what the culture's like. But it's a lot harder to not have that mindset than it is. I think as we get older, it becomes obvious to us. But I always try to hold on to a part of like my younger self, just so I can always connect, you know, to others. But yeah, that is like that advice right there is elite. Elite. That's why it's not everyone that's going to sort of have a quote-unquote good life, you know? As human beings, we're always drawn to the easy path. And materialism, I guess obviously, again, it's dependent on where you live as well, and you know, your circle and stuff like that. But yeah, the smartest option is always the more difficult option to take. You can always have nice things, but it's all about managing. Right. Tell me about it, man. Some lessons we had to learn the hard way. I was still learning, to be fair. That's why. Oh my god, I just very casually drove past the red signal. Oh my god. Where is my mind? I can see why though. What was that? I even lost my train of thought. Haha, my train of thought. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, no, that's why it's always a very, very smart thing to listen to someone who's got a bit more experience than you. There's some traffic around, looking at the map, but it's fairly light. Fairly light traffic. I cannot believe I just casually went through this light. Jesus Christ. SimRail is not the game I want to lose focus on, man. Right, so. Alright. Right, we got the all clear to go. Let's try and not do that again, eh? Where is my power? Okay, I must have had the throttle on when I pressed it. Let's get going. Yeah, I'll say it again, I've never seen the train on this game with the sticker like that. There's always some new variety that I'm yet to find out in this game. One thing I love about SimRail, man. Right, we do have a red signal coming a mile and a half away, and we've also got a speed reduction as well. They announced the German route way too early. No, they haven't. 2 weeks. Isn't 2 weeks the usual announcement period? Or has there been a delay? Hey, Nilvinus, there he is. If I'm streaming SimRail, I know Nilvinus is going to show up at one point or another. Whoops. Let's not start speeding away. Bring it down just a touch. How you doing, Nilvinus? I mean for SimRail, the one for TSW's in German. Oh, what is? Oh, SimRail Austrian, isn't it? I don't know. I guess they're still learning. But I don't think... that it's good to know that it's coming, right? Same with the US route. I guess that's in the same boat as well. But yeah, you would hope by now there'd be like photos or some teasers or something, isn't it? Every station on this route. How do you pronounce your Twitch handle? LWD Adnan. So the LWD is just LWD. And Adnan is my name. I think the E in my name tends to throw people off. You can blame my dad for that one. Okay, almost ends. I'm fine, thanks. Good to hear, Novinus. Yeah, I just found like a short one to say. I know the server's going to restart around 3 o'clock. So I thought I might as well just take something until then. So at least we finish something, can sort of work on our level up a little bit. Which I don't really focus on, but I guess it would be nice to sort of level up a little bit. And then once the restart is over, we can get like a 2-hour one or something hefty of the sorts. The first railway to cross the Alps. Are you referring to Semmeringbahn, Lasagna? Forgive me for I do not know certain bits of information I probably should know. Yes, okay. It would be nice if they would have. Well, actually, no. I'm yet to see the article they put up yesterday. I'm assuming they provided us with the new screenshots, right? As they usually do. Nilvinus, today, and Panarabia actually, you guys, today I'm ready, yeah? I've got like a pronunciation sheet for how to pronounce certain places. I've got a few of those. Yeah, you did Nabil, I know, but I just haven't got around to checking it. I've also got a page that explains everything here and what all of these tabs mean, all these sections mean. When the Cargo Pack DLC lands, I'm planning on streaming this game for like a week. So that's going to be a good opportunity to learn a whole lot more. It's a shock to absolutely nobody. We had a 2-minute delay. I don't know where it's gone now. Can you put that on Discord? Can I put what on Discord? Oh, the pronunciation stuff. Yeah. I'll do after the stream. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. 3 minutes late though. Yikes. Yeah, honestly, just a little visit to the forums, the SimRail forums, helps a lot. Honestly, helps a lot. Almost perfect. We're getting there, Novidus. We're getting there, slowly, slowly. Little by little, man. Right. Where am I? Source no way. Okay. Sosnowicz, yeah, is the pronunciation. So I can contact the signaler and see what's going on over here. Sosnowicz. Thank you. All right. (24943) to Sosnowicz signaler. We're currently held at a red signal. Could I know why? Over. Sosnowiec. Oh, okay. You know what the annoying thing is as well? Okay. I guess that works. Why no one's speaking? I don't think there's many. I don't know. I think there is a signaler. But he's a little bit quiet. Maybe he's shy. Or chat. Bear in mind, this is an EN1 server. And yeah, we don't have the 60 people driving that the PL2 does. So it could be that as well. Or it could just be that everyone's very nervous and they're just focusing on doing things right. Wouldn't blame them. Why did... Oh, 2? Should I be on 2? Was it 2? Okay, yeah. The 3 from the 13 or the speed limit threw me off. Exactly, every time I'm playing on an English server, it's very quiet.
Can I depart earlier if you don't have any trains around here, please?
Oh, there you go. There's somebody's talking. How do you know where to switch channels? The signs. There'll be a sign that says R and then a number. R2, R5, R3. So you can even see the signs and know from there. Or you can look here and they're written here. So R2 for channel 2, channel 2, channel 2.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we have someone in... Hold on. We have someone in Benjin. We have someone in Benjin. Well, if you miss it, then you'll get points deducted and you'll get a message on the top left saying wrong channel. I have the feeling that this is a very, very like local service. How would you say this if you didn't know that name? Bedjin. I think I would have pronounced it that way.
Have a nice day and also easy shift.
It's just basically how it looks with just a DZ. I would have turned it into like a J sort of thing. No, as if it was a DJ. Yeah, Bedjin. I drove on it today, Nabil. I've got a video coming. It's really not exciting, and to be fair, it's more of a filler than anything because I really wanted the Euro Truck video to go up today, so I thought let me at least put something up. So I drove a little bit earlier, maybe 2 hours ago. Recorded some gameplay and it's gonna go up at 5 o'clock. It was a light traffic server, which I think they've adjusted it now because the light, even though it would say light traffic, the traffic wouldn't really be light. But now the traffic was really light and it was very, very easy. It was a little bit boring even to drive. So I think I'm going to go for the heavy traffic servers from now on, specifically. Have you driven on it? Have you managed to join it yet? 2,300 views, good. Yeah, they're doing well, man. The G-Class one is starting to sort of flatline a little bit. But the other one is starting to climb. Very slowly, but it's climbing nonetheless. Also, you will see for my next one, the thumbnail is very cheeky. But I wanted to experiment. So we'll see how it's received. But it still accepts if I'm... Okay, it really wants me to be behind the stop marker. Even though I'm still at the station, it won't take it. Okay. You're confused. On their Discord server, there are like links. You know what? I'll record a video and send it to you because I think it's a little bit difficult to explain. But it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Okay, we have got a 4-minute delay. Let's try and pick it up a little bit. Hello, MJ. Afternoon all. Just finished work. I'm back home now. How are you? I'm doing very well, mate. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? How was work as well? Hope that went well. You've got the early shift then, isn't it? I used to do way back now. I used to do 6. I think it was 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Finally, some new music. I used to know all this. I had to switch it up, man. The thing is, it's always in the back of my mind to switch it up, but it's never that important. I'll try and make some ground of this delay. Not bad. 4 a.m. start. Oof. But I have the weekend off. Nice. Plenty of sleep to catch up on. I'm trying to figure out how to transcribe a G sound. So I'm asking for the pronunciation of the Polish names. If you give me a word with it, well, if I just type in Benjin in Google Translate, and I make it say it, would that not help? I know, of course, Google Translate is not the same as somebody, you know, a local speaker, but it could help. Ah, 5 minutes, yikes. Catch up, wife has got a list of wife has got a list of jobs to do around the house, no rest for the wicked. It is what it is, man. C'est la vie. Even with only 2 carriages, we still can't see the back of it. Right. Got a red signal in 4,000 feet. I managed to drive from Paris to Morocco that nav. I refuse to put myself through that. I refuse to put myself through that. I guess if you know what cities you need to drive through, it's okay. But boy oh boy. People do that though. Whether it's a Euro truck or American truck, they just drive without the GPS. It's the sound of the letters D and Y in Woodyard or Kudyard when speaking fluently. DR. So DR. DR. That makes sense. We can do that. But hold on. Wait, so this isn't pronounced Benjin? I won't lie, I just saw it in the forum. Someone mentioned it on the forum that was how you pronounced it, and I trusted them. Or Dier. Dier? Like that? Dier. So... Hold on. Even on Google Translate, it just says Beijing. It doesn't match with any of the things that I've seen. But I haven't included the little sign under the E. I don't know whether that would make a difference for it. PUBG, I'm doing very well, thank you, man. How are you? Thank you for asking. Appreciate you. You could drive that navigation map. I couldn't. I won't lie. I could drive around the Tangier sides between the port and stuff like that. But after when you go more south, yeah, I get lost. I thought of Gia. Why? I just don't know the map of the map off by heart, Nabil. There is someone at Katowice, a signaler. I can follow signs. Like I said, if you know what cities to tackle, to go through, it's doable. And I guess it would be fun, sort of having to trust yourself and seeing if that trust pays off. But you can't beat the comfort of knowing 100% that what you're doing is correct. It was an easy day, to be honest. On the bus route to Minehead, and the road was closed for an accident. Back road's too narrow for the bus. I had to sit and wait for 2 hours. I mean, you still got paid, eh? So that's not too bad at all. That's not too bad at all. Sucks for the passengers. Really sucks. But when it's out of your hands, just relax. Easy money, exactly. That reminds me of when I used to work on the underground, and there would be severe delays and the trains wouldn't move and they'd have to close the station, and you could just chill. And obviously, being part of an agency, as I said, I used to be a cleaner there, so being part of an agency, they would try and force work upon you, but realistically, no one could make you do anything. So yeah, those days were good. A curse for the customers, but a blessing for us. Such is the way of life. There's always winners and losers. I do believe our run ends somewhere here. It'll bite me back with a bad team. Things always balance out, eh? There's always balance. You can never escape it. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed, eh? I can't imagine it would be the most fun thing being a dispatcher at Katowice. Katowice is quite boring, yeah. Why not? Because it's quiet in the bill. It's literally the end of the line. It's the end of the line. So I guess you can entertain yourself with AI. I guess it would be a good place to practice, maybe. But then realistically, a good place to practice is single player, if we're being honest. But it's a good place to practice, I guess, with real people. This game is so good, man. We're still on channel 2 for the radio. Pardon me. I didn't know you can be a dispatcher single player. Yeah. I hope I'm right. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can. Please do correct me, anyone, if I'm wrong. But I do believe you can be dispatcher in single player. Or am I just thinking of the practice, the tutorial, where you're an AI for, where you're a dispatcher for AI? Katowice is boring. Is that what? Is that the other end? Is that also a finish point? Right. So it's in our complete. That's good. So cool. Even now, if we get disrupted with a restart, I'm pretty content. Actually, you know, let's see if I'm right. Sorry. Let's have a quick look. Okay, no. It looks like you can only be a train driver. So maybe I was wrong. Yeah, sorry, I'm wrong. So you can only be a dispatcher on online, it seems like. Yeah. These two scenarios, yeah, this one, the 3-hour one, and the 3-hour 15 one. After opportunal. Okay. Oh, isn't that place usually a little busy at times? But yeah, I was saying this 3-hour 15 one and 3-hour one scenarios, 3-hour 45. How can you do this like with no AI, single player with no AI, with no save game? Like you have to do it straight in one take. That's wild. All right, so let's assume that there won't be a server restart. We've got exactly 2 hours. Let's see. We did the high-speed one last time, so I want to avoid that for now. Let's do this one. We've got 1 hour and 50 for this one. So that 10 minutes will make room for any errors or delays that we might encounter along the way. I think that's perfect. Okay. So I'm going to take over this train with confidence, but I will make it known that I've never driven this particular train before. Just so you're aware. Oh boy. Huh. Okay. Why do you have 2 forwards? What's the busiest area? Nilvinus, Panarabia, Lasagna. If you guys know, because I don't. You guys are a lot more knowledgeable than I am. Okay. You have to hold that. So it clears. Oh. Oh, this is one with a toilet in it. This, I think this is the train with like a working toilet. What do we have here? Cab lighting? Don't need that. Destination board backlight. Yeah. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Headlamps are all on. End signal, don't need those, of course. Those are tail lights. Train heating. It's April. Nah. I don't know what SHP dimming is. Oh, these lights, right? That is a horrendous horn. It gives me nightmares. Passenger compartment lighting. We'll turn that on. Okay, most of these are just dimming stuff. We're on channel 4 right now, which is the right one. Reset soon. Okay. Thank you for the heads up, Nilvinus. Why is there a forward 1 and a forward 2? Does forward 2 just unlock like a higher speeds? What is this? Ah. Two 24947. 24947. We are all the way east. Way east. I see. Okay, I see how these brakes work. So you need to put it into braking and then put it back to driving to hold the brake. And obviously the longer you hold it in braking, the harder the brakes. We're getting there. Well, bang goes my Saturday. Controller just phoned me to say some drivers are off sick tomorrow. Overtime for me. Gets you away from those... I mean, you were going to be working anyway. Realistically, so you might as well do so in peace, eh? Are these... Is this like a regular passenger compartment? It's like a prison. I guess there is a charm with these like old school trains. Oh, we have an automatic shunt. I've got one of my buttons for shunt wear. Payment with love instead of hard cash, you mean? Well, touche. Touche. A fair point you do make there. It's a fair trade-off. It's a fair trade-off. There we go. We can show some Spanish music while we wait instead for the server to come back up. Right, so funny how you know what the inside of a prison looks like. Whoa, hold on a second now. It's what I would imagine, right? You look, it gave me the vibe of a prison cell. Oh, let me play it safe and just say a prison bus. Actually, I'm not playing it safe that way. I'll make it even worse. Let me stop talking. Let me revise this. Right, so Jesus Christ, holy shit. Damn. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this up. You know, I go into this like I go into these material, right? Educational material for SimRail with like really hopeful, you know, really positive. But then I seriously take a look at them and I'm like, brother, there's a lot going on. Where's the community made content manuals? Is it this one? Has to be the timetable. Yes. So let me put it up. So this is what I'm trying to look at and what I'm trying to read and what I'm trying to understand. Let me make myself a little brighter. Why am I so dark? But my lights just died. Surely that's a metaphor for something or an analogy for something. Surely. Anyway, let me show you guys what I was looking at while I tend to my my light. Where is it? Screen capture. There you go. Perfect. So this is what I'm trying to like revise. I can't make it any bigger. There you go. Actually, no, let me just do this. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at, and there's just too much going on. There's just too much going on. I will, Alazan, I'm going to send everything that I'm using. I'm going to send everything that I'm using on the Discord. I'll put it in the SimRail section, and I'll pin it as well so that it'll always be there. Look at me, guys, professional streamer. There we go. Woohoo! Now we're talking. Yeah, that's what I just tried to look at. So, maybe another time. All right, let's get back into it. EN1 is back up. Should be back up. Let's give it a refresh. Yep. All right, let's take something that's going to take us all the way to the end for today. We've got, what's that, hour and 50? Right, like I said, I want to avoid the this one because we ran it last week. Got that an hour and a half. Not looking to do cargo today. Let's start there. This one's an hour and 30, and I'm not really seeing any long ones. An hour and 50. Hour and 50 is what I need, isn't it? Okay. Let me get something a little under. Let's aim for an hour and a half. Hour and 46? Let's do an hour and 46. We've driven for 800 miles. All in all. 24179. Okay. I think I'm ready to take over whenever. We're not going to stop for a little while. All right, cool. Oh, as a matter of fact, yes, sir. For route indeed. Right, we are now in charge. Let's heat up a little legs. And at the same time turn on air conditioning. Don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't, but we move. Right, we're ready to go. We're already delayed 5 minutes. That had nothing to do with me. Let's get the let's get that straight. Channel 4. Yep. So we shouldn't have to touch the radio for a while. Delay don't start. I know, right? The server has literally just opened. The server has literally just come back. So where this 5-minute delay has come from, could not tell you, mate. Almost had to reset the electronics there. Perfect. So what are my buttons for I remember. I was meant to change that, but I didn't. Never mind. So we got 424044. A bunch of fours coming towards us. It's an AI service. It looks like a cargo train, cargo service. Oh yeah, to be fair, let me avoid cargo completely actually up until the DLC comes out. And when the DLC comes out, then we can do a lot of cargo. Yeah, that's the only thing that really makes sense. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Is there anything that you're not enjoying too much? Please do let me know. We'll see what we can do about that. If you are enjoying it, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe on YouTube and hitting the follow button on Twitch. You'll be helping us a lot. Ever so close to 100 followers on Twitch. About my 2,000 subscriber goal on YouTube. I really don't know, boy. I'll be honest with you guys. I really don't know. But we'll try. We'll move in faith. And we'll see how far that gets us. I think we could break this delay, you know. We will start chipping away. The thing is, even if we're bang on time, it's going to take stopping at a station where by default we'd have to be there for some minutes. I think that's the biggest sort of life. What's it? Is that a life ring that we can have, that we can get thrown? We've got a 62 mile an hour limit and a couple miles, or just under. Or realistically, we're going to be focusing on the 49 one. Might as well start slowing down a little. If you look at the speedometer, the number of kilometers traveled, it is showing matches the number of kilometers traveled in SimRail. This one here, no way. What a nice little bit of detail. I don't think so, because on the menu it said we had what, 800 and something. What was it? How many miles did it say we had? More than 120 kilometers, or 130 kilometers though. And the clock is there also. Where's the clock? Oh, right, I didn't even see it. Right, yeah, there's a little clock built in. That's accurate, by the way. That's an accurate clock. So I know the odometer is moving accordingly, but I don't think it matches my my like in-game miles traveled. The 100 miles are around 1,200 kilometers. Sorry, I completely missed the last digit. Yes, sorry, I was wrong. I'm wrong. Right, 1,300 kilometers. Yes, it does match. Sorry, my bad. That is incredible attention to detail. That is incredible attention to detail. I completely missed the last digit. I don't know how. I even said 120 kilometers instead of 129. Yes, yeah, you're right. Wow, man. I wonder how many of those there are. Just like these little nuggets of detail. For me, it's those sort of things that differentiate SimRail from other games. Because that is not the bare minimum, as some other, you know, sort of developers will push out. The developers did not need to do that. They did not need to make the clock, you know, functional. So I can appreciate that, man. That's why I'll always be happy to, you know, pay on day one for DLC for SimRail. I need to sort of get a hang of the brakes a little bit so I know how much of a risk to take. We have 3128 ahead of us, coming towards us, it seems. That is a real player. Let's try not to go past the brake marker, stop marker. They should be pulling up just as we are. There they are. Well, they're not pulling up. They're going to go right past it, but nonetheless. To be fair, the stop marker's way out here. We are now on a 6-minute delay, which does make sense. I was going a lot slower than I probably should have been on the way here. But let's hope we can make that up on the way to our next stop. Sorry, just looking at the moment. Completely good, MJ, man. That's completely fine. Just happy to have you guys around. Lurking was all I ever did when I would spend a lot of time on Twitch. There's also an... my bad. Probably should have been paying attention. Remember that thing that happened not too long ago where my keybind for the microphone wouldn't work for whatever reason, then it randomly started to work again? Yeah. Currently having that issue again, even though in a previous, before the server restart, it was fine. I guess that's our reason. Also, one, two. Nope. Why is it that okay. How about this? Nope, nothing. How about this? No, this really should have worked. This worked somehow. I don't know. I'd be beyond myself. So apparently none of my inputs are being read. Nice. I do wonder why that is. Maybe it's got to do with the keybind not working. Maybe it's got to do with my keybind not working. That's the only thing I can think of that would make sense. Because, yeah. Well, hold on a second. Something worked just then. It went green for a second. Oh, there we go. It's sort of very, very slow to react. So let's see if that was the reason. No. Still cannot communicate. So it has to be with chat for now until it decides to come back. That was a ton of acknowledgement that needed to be done. Right, that's definitely not going to help our delay. Right, I'm assuming we're probably on an 8-minute delay now or so. I got faith we can make that back. Briefly went over 1,000 amps, but thankfully that didn't cause us any issues. That's 31128. Handled by AI. I guess you don't want to change for 31128, but there are only a few playable signal boxes on this line and the speed limit is very slow. Which one is 31128? Let me have a look at it. I mean, I can do that one if you want. If you want to see that one, I'm more than happy to change over. Now, honestly, I don't mind. If you want to see that one, we can do that. True, here is a very slow route. I mean, if you guys want some action, I am more than happy to switch it up a little bit. The guy at... Sorry, he's a retired British signal. He's like a legend here. So what, shall I switch over to 31128 then? Shall we do that one? Fair play, by the way, to a retired British signaller. Shit, it's not easy. Where they are, yeah, there. Let me know. Do you guys want me to switch over to what was it? 31128. I honestly don't mind. Even if you guys wanted to see the high speed one that I said I wouldn't do, I don't mind. I'm open. I've lost my one. 24179. Okay, my keybind's working now. I'm assuming we're going downhill. Train very easily picks up speed. (42178) coming towards us. Around here now. Okay, yeah, so we're due at Wolbrom, if I pronounced that well. We're due there in about 10 minutes, but with our 8-minute delay, it's gonna be more like 20. And later, I don't know which, and Katowice probably. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's have a look. So yeah, Wilbron. Ulkush. Yeah, you got it pretty much bang on. You got it spot on. Do let me know if this route is boring for you guys. I honestly don't mind. I can run this. It is what it is. It's, you know, not every route is gonna be super fun and, you know, exciting. But as we have the choice here, we can change that if you so desire. Are you guys planning on getting the DLC to the SimRail veterans here? Map DLC, yes. Cargo pack, I don't know yet. Is the map DLC a separate DLC or is that free? I thought they all come together. I'm definitely going to get it. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you designers, to be honest. As soon as I saw it, I put it in my wish lists. Don't waste any time. What's going on here? Give me 1 second again, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. All right, all good. I muted the wrong audio, by the way, my bad. I was meant to mute myself and ended up muting the game. Probably just let it coast, seeing as we've got the 18 one coming up. Why is it now that after I put the throttle to 0, now the brake hose has finally completely emptied? You know what? We can move a little bit and then just hit the brakes when we need to. I thought you drove the other train. That might have been before the restart. Server restarted and we switched it up. $424,065, I think that is. To our left right now. Maybe I should do something similar to what I do when I play Train Sim Worlds, where I do like request a particular run or a particular train. It's always good to be flexible. I know I do have an aim to get to an end of a scenario, but I'm honestly not too fast. There's no trophies for it. There isn't much variety to do that, in my opinion. To be fair, you'd be surprised, you know, with how big the map is. You'd honestly be surprised. Obviously, we're not talking variety in terms of countries and different cities and stuff like that. But with what we do have, there is a fair bit. Yeah, no, of course, in terms of that, you can't compare. All right, let's get a little bit more brave with our speeds. Because we should have already left Volbrom, sorry. And yet we are still 4 miles away. I saw somewhere that there's supposed to be something to happen at April the 14th. I think that's been a fortnight. What exactly is the story with that? I need to even check it out because I don't even know what the thing is. I didn't get to watch that video that you sent me on Discord. I don't know. Fair enough. I wouldn't be surprised if not many people know. There's always some sort of mysterious ongoings. That's fair. That's fair. When I used to play it like before, when it was still like on its way up to becoming as big as it was, I used to try and follow it, only to try and know what comes next. But yeah, nowadays couldn't care less, man. That was 413078. We actually do have a player on this line. Insane. Yeah. I'm not the only one traveling this lonely road. 42948. Way ahead, but they are there. Seemingly stops at a siding at the moment. Or maybe a station. We've got quite a few people on Twitch. You are all welcome to the stream today. It's nice to see you all here. Do feel free to kick back and lurk. All right, 42948 is on the move, and we need to hit the brakes just a touch. Ten people. I think that's the first time we've hit double digits. So, yay. Thank you. Like I've hit 9 people a couple times on YouTube and on Twitch as well, but never double digits. So that's cool to see. Now we need to slow down again. I guess we are traveling on a slight decline. We're all trying to push out for sure. Appreciate you, man. It's always difficult when you're operating within a niche. Right, that 1% on the Bracos, it's starting to get on my tits. The word is on the street, my guy. Well, let's hope that words continues to spread. It's an odd time to stream as well. I am very wary of that. It's a very strange time to stream. We'll just let the brakes handle it from here, to be honest. We can sort of just kick back. All right, it may start straightening out now. Less than a mile away from Volbrom now. 42948 is getting ever closer. Are we starting to straighten out? I think we're still on a very, very, very minor decline. Listen, hear me now. When every other streamer is streaming Warzone, it's nice for a little bit of different variety. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Navi. That's nice to hear, man. Yeah, I did have my time with Warzone. It never did well. And the game isn't what it used to be, so I don't think I can ever get back to that, to be honest. And when I do start expanding the sort of game variety and game library regarding streaming, I'm going to be streaming twice a day. Why do I struggle with English language whenever I'm on here? So I'll stream I'll keep my regular schedule as it is, and then stream in the evening as well, something maybe a bit more fast-paced. Whether it could just be sim racing. I remembered the R. Could be sim racing, could be some Fortnite, which I'm hoping to get back into as well. But I'll definitely keep my Train Sim World and Euro Truck and SimRail. They will all definitely be staying. Maybe it's a little bit earlier. To start breaking, but you know what? I gave up on trying to make this delay any worse. We had a good run last week. But yeah, a bit of an L this time around. To be fair, I'm just taking it a little bit too cautiously. I think that's my problem. Trying to play a little too safe. Don't tell me I've got 0-minute delay. I don't believe you. Trying to get my hopes up. Right, well, let's try and stop in time. We need to sound our horn before we get moving. Should remember that. 12-minute delay. I'll get Fortnite installed that we can all do some collabs, big fun on the stream, family friendly. I'm down. I'm down. The same way we do like the convoy on Euro Trucks, on Euro Truck is open to everyone. Yeah, Fortnite will be open to everyone as well. For sure. Yes, 0% of the breakos. Let's go. And it's going back up again. I am pressing the keypad for the brake release, by the way. It just doesn't seem to be responding. Thank you. I actually forgot. Thank you, Navi. I legit forgot. I owe you them 50 points. That's right. So 42948 is very slowly approaching us. The same way we're also very slowly approaching them. But we should meet them before we get to our next next drive-through point. Should beat them in a couple of minutes, actually. Some life. Some life on this run. We've also got 24949 behind us. Quite a way behind us, but behind us nonetheless. Let's see if that's a name I recognize. Nope. So nice. We just have people just chilling on here. Definitely not the most appealing line, which I do understand, but it's nice to see some life. Back to zero you go. Are you also interested in joining the ETS convoys? Good shout. And I guess that's just a general message to everyone that's watching currently as well. We do have convoys open to everyone on Euro Truck Simulator 2 on Mondays. So you are all welcome to join, every single one of you. Should see them at the horizon more or less now. Weekly now. Yeah. I think once every 2 weeks is a bit of a long time to wait. So yeah, we'll do it weekly now. Exclamation mark Discord for the Discord, where you'll find a heap of information and also the mod list for the convoys. And just a space to chat. Whether that's voice chat or general chat. Maybe my call out of being on the horizon was a little too premature. But they are on the corner. That was not premature. We actually don't have much external mods. No, not many. Not many. The majority of them are Steam Workshop stuff. Here he is. Some life. I know. I feel your pain. Start on the brakes a little bit. Maybe a little bit heavier. I'm assuming it's for the crossing. Should be a pretty good stop, to be honest. Well, not stop, but yeah, maybe overcooked it a little bit. But we made it. I might do just got to see what's happening. Hey man, sorry I had to rush off yesterday after the raid. Hope you're doing well. Hey, hello Endo. That's all good, my friend, man. That's all good. Yeah, I'm doing very good, thank you, man. Doing very, very good. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? I need to join you guys for a session at some point, man. Are they sure that's not copyrighted? Yep, all good here. Thank God, only full still player Forza. Ah. Man. Forza just wasn't able to... It reeled me in, but it wasn't able to fully hook me. The song, Nabil. Pretty sure I've heard it on the radio unless it's some remix or something of the sort. But yeah, and then once I sort of went back to playing Assetto Corsa seriously, especially with like league racing and stuff like that, there was just no turning back to Forza, man. No turning back. So how is it these days anyway, Hendo? Totally agree, it's not quite there, unfortunately. Yeah. Fortunately, I only had it on Game Pass, so I didn't actually like buy it. But even then, if it wasn't a waste of money, it was a waste of time, ultimately. Career mode was a little fun. Obviously, nothing could beat, you know, multiplayer is always going to be... it's always going to have plenty of life in it. But, yeah... It's dead, to be honest. What, even online now? I guess it was only busy then when I was playing with you guys because, you know, new release, and I guess even if it was a bit crap, people still had hope that I forgot the developers now were going to turn it around. I got the Game Pass 1 month free, tried Forza Horizon, found myself the game to point this, but it's not bad, just not my type. I mean, I would say Forza Horizon kind of is my type, being someone who loves cars. It just got really repetitive really quickly. There was no... a lot of mainstream games nowadays just lack life. And just lack that, just that extra bit to just keep you in, to keep you playing. A lot of mainstream games nowadays don't have it, man. I don't play FIFA, but from everything I've heard about FIFA, it's the same over there. You know, Call of Duty is the same thing. That's why you're seeing all these games nowadays, Power World and Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate, all these games that would never have been as big as they are now, all start coming out the woodwork because now there's room. And from everything I've heard, they're quality games. You're like 5 in a lobby. Oh, so what are you still doing on there, Hendo? What are you still doing on there, bro? If you're serious about like racing, I wouldn't say Forza sim racing, but if you are serious about racing in general and you want to get into sim racing, I'd highly recommend low fuel motorsport. Tons of fun, and there's always like, because it's a league and there's a rating to it, there's always something to aim for, so you're always hooked onto it. But obviously it's got to be something that you're already into. Yeah, they feel quite bland compared to stuff like this. No spark. No, that's no spark. Perfect way to describe it. Literally, that's all it is. Coming fifth in a lobby of 5. Oh man, what Endo? How are all the guys doing, man? How's Cardo? How's Gono? How's everyone doing? I genuinely miss you guys, man. I used to do ACC leagues and loved it, but we moved house and I have no space for my wheel. Yeah. I mean, the one I use now is mounted to my desk, and it takes up a lot of real estate on my desk. I'll be honest, it's not great, but you know, it is what it is. The passion for racing kind of makes up for it. But I guess if you're gonna have like a stand and the like, you do start to lose space very, very quickly. Hey, oh, the new test drive, I have another playtest, which I've been part of both, which I can proudly say. Had to sign an NDA, so you know, kind of important. But yeah, I guess I can say, can I talk about it? No, maybe not. Let me play it safe. I have signed an NDA. Let me not talk about it. But yeah, Test Drive Unlimited is coming at some point. That's going to be fun playing it again. Test Drive Unlimited solo crowd in the bill. Test Drive Unlimited was a massive part of my my childhood. What a massive part, especially 2. I don't know. I probably put more hours on that on the PS3 than I probably put into like Euro Truck. This is 424048. A lot of 4s today. It is bot controlled. They're all good. Going on playing Elder Scrolls Online these days. I'm pretty sure Carly used to play SimRail. I do want to sort of branch out a little bit and give these games a go. I've always been either a sim guy, so train sims, truck sims, racing sims, driving sims. I never really played the flight sims. Or I've just been into like first-person shooters. But games like all the Elder Scrolls series and stuff like Baldur's Gate, it's never really appealed to me. I used to play RuneScape when I was younger, and that's about it. And I really do wonder how I'd fare playing these games. I think I might enjoy it. I never gave flight sims a try. Just never really been a playing guy. Especially MSFS. Yeah, it is strange, I would admit. It's always been strange to me, I'll be honest. It's always been strange, always, that I have no interest in flight simulators. I think a decent chunk of it is two things. One, I think I'd pretty much have a hell of a time, as in like a bad time, trying to play it with a keyboard and mouse. And the second thing is that we are sort of batting into the delay now. We've made up 2 minutes. The second thing is the learning curve. If I'm going to play Microsoft Flight Sim, I want to play it properly out and operate the planes properly. And there's a lot to learn, having known nothing about planes up to this point. You get a cheap joystick as a starter. Yeah, I can definitely work my way into it. It has always appealed to me. It's just something that I sort of use my brain when I think about it more than like my heart. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a go at some point. Maybe I need to play it at like, I don't know. I need to find someone that has it, play it, you know, on their setup, and then be like, okay, either this is for me, or yeah, I've done well to keep myself away from it. But with all there is to learn, there's just so much to learn, so much. And I know with Microsoft Flight Sim, you know, you can be a complete newbie and get into it. They've sort of catered the game to everyone. But I obviously, being me, would want it to be hardcore, which, yeah. 42180 coming towards us. it's worth it. I don't doubt that. It probably is. It probably is. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I will give it a go. Like, I love games that just offer realism, and to be able to fly around the world on a one-to-one scale, I mean, you can't really get much better than that. That's what I'm trying to emulate with all the mods I have on Euro Truck. By the way, Nabil, there's a place in so the border between Turkey and Georgia. I kept crashing there, and I thought it would be one of those crashes where I restart the game and come back and all is well. But no, all is not well. All is not well. I had to change my my journey. That's the great things about Sims, figuring it all out. Love it. To be fair, that is, yeah, you know what? I didn't even really contemplate that. I have enjoyed these last maybe 3 or 4 weeks playing SimRail have just been educational. I've just been learning and learning and learning a ton of things from different people, which has been amazing. I've really enjoyed that. And it's great applying what you've learned and seeing it sort of all just seamlessly work. You lot are gonna push me to make a really bad financial decision here. But I agree, playing is a bit of a challenge. Because there's a challenge in driving it itself and keeping it straight. And then you've got all the mathematics. Then you've got all the headings that you need to learn and sort of know how it all works, how you input everything into the little into the little device. Then when you play multiplayer, you need to learn how to communicate with the tower and the speed at which you need to be able to receive and sustain information is mind-blowing. You don't need to fly back to me. You don't need to, but if the option's there to engage, you know, and have a realistic experience. But I think I would definitely have to spend maybe like a good 10 hours at least, just single player, getting to grips with everything. And obviously starting small, starting with the Cessnas and the like, before we even think about stepping into a Boeing. They're complicating it too much. Am I? I want a realistic experience. I don't think that's complicating it. I don't see why I'd pick up a sim and not aim to sim, to simulate, you know, simulate real life. And the thing is, if it's complicated IRL, then it's going to be complicated in the sim as well, isn't it? But again, it's learning. It's part of learning. So you just have to be open to that. Oh, I have to be open to that. I kind of played flight sim, but on the settings where it felt like flying in GTA. I mean, you got to start somewhere, right, Hendo? You got to start somewhere. And I think I'd probably be starting around there. But the thing is, though, that can sort of give you the wrong impression, perhaps. It's like me, for example. I made a mistake. I had a ton of DLC for Train Sim Classic, and instead of doing things one by one, I just installed everything together, and it ended with me just deleting Train Sim Classic altogether. Which I know, of course, we're talking a different genre here, but the same sort of principle applies. Where I just went the wrong way around it, wrong way about it, which thankfully I've acknowledged. But it's easy to not acknowledge that and have your whole experience ruined. So that's why I don't want to. I want to have a little more than the GTA experience. But I, like Nabil said fairly, don't want to overcomplicate the whole thing. I think as an example, right now SimRail is the perfect middle ground where realistic operations, but I haven't got to stick myself in the signal box, which wouldn't be great. Yeah, sometimes I think you need to jump in hardcore and not build bad habits or skipping steps for sure. Yeah, exactly. It's balance at the end of the day. Balance. I think the word balance will always come around. It came about earlier when I was speaking to MJ. And it's come around again. Balance is key. I do have my energy drink today. I've got a green one, apple flavor. And I just threw it and caught it. I don't think it's a good idea to open it. Should we risk it anyway? Let's go for it. It's the worst that can happen. Now we're all good. What's this? SimRail LSZ. A more advanced train sim mode. I think that's a fair way to put it. The risk paid off, Lasagna. It didn't go everywhere, which I'm surprised about. I did give it a little, quite a bit of a thrust. What's life without risk? Exactly. No risk, no fun. Until you take one too many and end up biting your tongue. 12 viewers, Jesus Christ. Shout out to every single one of you being here. You are all welcome today. Thank you for stopping by. This is my personal record. You are witnessing and you are part of a personal record on this channel of most viewers that we've had. Never heard of it, to be honest. If I'm going to compare it to Train Sim Mode LSZ, so in terms of like variety geographically, no, just no. There's only 2 routes in Poland. However, those 2 routes, like end to end, you're looking at between 3 and 4 hours. And there's multiplayer, which is huge. There's the ability to be a signaler, which again is big. The sounds are better, the graphics are better, the physics are better. Basically, there's a video on my channel on YouTube called TSW or SimRail. If you want like a comparison, like it's like 15 minutes, I think, long, go check it out. It will basically cover everything between the 2 games. I say everything. I tried. Don't sue me if it's not every single little thing. But I think I've done a pretty good job. You reckon TSW4 is decent enough for a total beginner who has Game Pass? It's healthy. It's healthy. Healthy? That's an interesting adjective to use. It's not too bad for beginners, Hendo. If you're on Game Pass, go for it. Honestly, go for it. It's a lot more beginner friendly than than SimRail. I'll tell you. I'll give you that. I'll give it that much. Definitely go for it. Definitely try it. That's my recommendation. Or my advice, let me say. All right, but I've got to go for today. Hopefully catch up tomorrow depending on my hours. All right, MJ, thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Have an amazing rest of your day, man. And good luck tomorrow as well. With work. Asking for a friend. Listen, there's no judgment. No judgment here. TSW practically built my viewer base. Yep, you got LSZ recommending it as well. Cheers, mate. Not a problem. And you can also communicate LSZ with other players on here with voice. or with the chat box on the bottom left there. Got a 12-second breather. Doors closed. Put her in running. Clear the brake pipe. Throttle 1, throttle 2, throttle 3. She gets moving. Wait for the amps to drop a little bit. And continue going. You know what? I've come far. I've come far. Thank you to all of you who have played a part in like helping me and teaching me everything I've needed to learn. Still a long way to go. Don't get it twisted. I'm not getting ahead of myself. Definitely still a long way to go. But I think we've come far. Yes, we've got 74-mile-an-hour speed limit coming. We get to push her a little bit. I remember, thanks guys, installed it and we'll try it out. Hendo, on PC, right? Hold on. Can you... I don't know how modding works on the Xbox version. But mods are, in my opinion, so it's very subjective. In my opinion, mods are key to getting the most out of Train Sim World. Check out my guide. I remember growing up and never been able to play Train Sim because it was only on PC. So having Train Sim World come out on console was a dream come true. Yeah, that was a very, very, very big brain move from Dovetail to release TSW on consoles. Very big brain move. And if you accidentally spad a signal, it just puts you in front of it. Right, right. That's another positive as well. Spadding does not equal game over. Just some embarrassment. You ever played World of Subways 3? Yeah, of course. That was the first ever train game I played. Of course. What an incredible, to this day, it's an incredible sim. It nailed the D-stock. It nailed the whole line. It just done everything perfectly. Performance was a bit to be expected. But my god, man, that was all we had. Well, no, that wasn't all we had, but not playing Train Sim Classic back then, that was all I had. What a throwback, man. Apparently it's broken now on Steam. Oh, way beyond. The whole, to be fair, I think the whole World of Subway series was good from what I saw. I only played 3, but that just the idea at least was yeah miles ahead, man. Right, right, this place here. Let me see if I have a thing for that, because I don't. Right. This one here that we're due to arrive at 4:25, which should be there right now, does have a player at that signal box. So hopefully we have some communication. We shall see. There's the Zania with a confirmation. How would I go about pronouncing that? That is a hell of a tongue twister. We've got Parry the Platypus in charge of that. And we've got someone at the next one as well. Right, so we're entering some life now. We're entering some life. I have no idea. Yeah, fair enough. Same. How much is your PC, if you don't mind me asking? I got it in bits and bobs. Let me tell you what the specs are, and you can just sort of kind of gauge an idea. I honestly can't say. A little bit over $1,000, I think. So I've got a 3080 Ti graphics card, a Ryzen 7 5800X 3D, an ROG Strix motherboard. Is it Z170? I don't remember what the AMD one was, the high-end AMD one was at the time. I got 32 gigabytes of 3600 megahertz RAM. And then some 40-pound case. Oh, and I've got a Lian Li AIO cooler for the CPU. That was like 150, I think. If that's a Polish tongue twister for Polish-speaking people, what is that going to be for me? What's that going to be for me? Right, I am on this button, by the way. There we go. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. To be honest, I'm so grateful for it because I remember a couple years ago writing it on a list, and it was like my dream PC, right? Well, I want a Lian Li Evo, dynamic Evo as a case, and I want to make it all white. And if I go into detail for what I really want, I'll be judged hard. So I'll keep it quiet for now. RGB cables. So I'm so happy that I was able to make it a reality, man. Glory to God. Did you get build it to game? Gaming was my priority, and content creation was secondary. Also, I have a video up of me building it. It's somewhere on my channel. I think it's just called Building My Gaming PC. But some parts are now have now been changed. It's got like 20 views. Nobody really bothered to watch it. Here's what it is. But I built it with a 4K gaming in mind because I have a 4K monitor, which I kind of want to swap out for a 1440p one. Only because I'm stuck at 60 hertz and I would love some high refresh rate gaming. And I would happily swap 4K 60 for 1440 to 40 hertz. I would want. I think we're a little bit over now the 144 hertz height, or 120 hertz, sorry, height. So my English share is on 0. All good, well said, man. I have enough of those moments. My issue is though, it's verbal for me. Ever been into flight sim? You must have missed out on that conversation by like seconds. By literally seconds. That is hilarious. They've always been appealing to me. I've just never really gotten into them. And a part of me does want to sort of stretch out my arm a little bit towards that and just at least give it a go. Hendo and Nabil have been very, very slightly trying to convince me. It might work. New flight. Oh yeah, the new one might be a good opportunity, you know, to get into it. I'll have to see it. I completely forgot the new one's coming out. That was a bit of a strange announcement when news first broke out of it, in my opinion. Not as much as cars and trains, Ellis said. They've been on my radar, but nowhere near as much as cars and trains, yeah. That is 42950. Right, let's go. 75 miles an hour. Let's give it everything. I love hearing it sport up. I want to get a PC just to play OMZ2 London. Yeah, I've got OMZ2. And obviously I want to get London. It seems to have been done very well, but if you go into Steam reviews, it's a little bit 50-50, I'll be very honest. I do obviously want to try it myself and judge it for myself, but it's good. Nabil says it's good, and Nabil's review or feedback on it is of substance. I can testify to that. But yeah, I do want to judge it for myself. I'm not gonna lie, if the numbers on Twitch stay as high as they are, I will continue streaming past 5 o'clock. Obviously, there's a lot of interest in SimRail right now, so I ain't gonna do you guys dirty. Look at you, little cutie. You're moving now, ain't you? Oh, moving a little bit too much. Easy, easy, easy. We got a 62 coming up. Didn't even see that. I really hoped, I was really hopeful that the bus would be sort of the OMZ2 replacement. But boy, oh boy, the OMZ2, Train Sim Classic, there are some games, right, that are just solid. They stand like mountains, man. It's incredible. I'm gonna give OMZ a go soon, so I gotta get a good PC. Yeah, OMZ, because it's the irony is OMZ would run better on hardware from like 10 years ago than it would on top hardware now, because that's what it was made for. It's similar to Train Sim Classic in that aspect. That even I struggle to run OMZ on like nice settings. No, Ella said, because the developers fell out. And Nabil can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's like the main reason why we're not going to get an OMZ 3. Yeah. The developers fell out, and that was it. That was all she wrote. So now all we get is DLCs, which some of which are pretty good, to be fair. But yeah. And like, it would take a lot to top OMZ 2. Realistically, even like the pressure would just be a lot. Right, so we are now heading to some life. Some of them are very good, not just pretty good. I don't think that was to me, right? No, it wasn't to me. Life, we have some life. Was that to me though? I'm the only one in the vicinity. But my number ends in 9 anyway, and that number ended in 2. And don't get me started on some mods. You can see where the Bill's passion lies. Yeah, I haven't bought, and I never really dabbled with mods for OMSI. And the last DLC I bought for it was about 3 years ago. I did check out some website that was primarily UK mods, but it wouldn't load. No, it was not that it wouldn't load. I think the downloads just wouldn't download. It was really weird. I think the website was pretty outdated. A new bus sim has got to be done, and for sure it will be just about when. Well, I mean, who have tried? So we've had Fernbus, which was a coach sim, but nonetheless, within that sort of area, we had the bus. We've had what's that silly one that comes out every year? Just Bus Simulator, right? None of them really. The thing is, you got to remember, OMSI was a passion project, and that's what it always comes down to. I say it every time. That's what separates games: passion. I remember seeing like the development material when OMSI 2 was still in the works. The guys would go out and like film the whole route and try to replicate it completely realistically. Like it was completely a passion project. That's sort of the spine, I think, of OMSI's longevity. Every attempt at a new bus sim has the wrong vision. Agreed. And go. It's just for the money. Yeah. It's all about min-maxing nowadays. Minimal work for maximum profit. I mean, how the bus doesn't even have AI yet, AI buses, is beyond me, man. But I think right now in the world of gaming, we're at the bottom of an uphill trajectory now, because you're seeing all these new studios pop up, and they're all passion projects. Whether it's an indie games, you know, games like not Dave the Diver, or like Helldivers. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, these type of games would never have made it to the surface. So we're seeing like a new era of games that are built with passion and love, and it's good to see, man. It's really good to see it. We're seeing like, and they're done by studios that have broken off from big studios. So it's almost like the people who weren't happy with how things were done sort of got together and said, you know what, we're gonna stick by our raw old school principles, and they're making magic, man. They're making magic. TML, for example, they've never been passionate, man. Anything that has Aerosoft stamped on it, or that works alongside Aerosoft, there's never been passion. Like, how many Sims have Aerosoft published that had potential? They're all crap, and they all sort of fell short. But realistically, if we're talking potential, every single one of them had potential. Every single one. But it was all about that burst of income at the beginning, and then khalas. Yeah, the game is the focus, and the money will come from a good product, not just something right. But now what a lot of studios are doing nowadays with the whole let's release a new iteration every year is they all count on FOMO. Fear of missing out. We're gonna push this game out, shitload of marketing, push it out, see how much we make in the first 3 or 4 months, and we'll start working on next year's one, and rinse and repeat. And you're not gonna get, there's no longevity isn't intended. It sucks, man. Hey, hello, punk. So about waking up early, right? Right. It's listen, you've made it. It's all good. You're here, innit? I think the same with the most passion currently is the flight sim community. Apparently so. I can't really speak on that because I don't know. I mean, I know we see a lot of passion in the train sim community in terms of the community, not developers and stuff like that. However, if we are talking developers, Microsoft Flight Simulator gets a lot of slack, apparently. A lot of slack. So I don't know what's going on over there. But it's not all sweet, apparently. How are we back to a 12-minute delay? I don't get why TSW keep making a new game. Yeah. No one really does. No one really does. Ultimately, it just comes down to business, really, isn't it? You know, it's a model that makes them the money they like to see. Keeps the higher-ups happy, so they'll stick to it. As long as that's the case, they'll stick to it. Like, when it comes to voting with your wallet, that's not a joke. Because the only reason TSW are doing things how they're doing things is because it works. And what does it mean for it to work? It means it's making them a ton of money. So once that's no longer the case, they will then adjust accordingly. Same way, the quality used to be here, and they adjusted accordingly to themselves. It's like Future once said, it's an evil world. They get me every time. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Ellis said, man. Yeah, Nabil had the perfect response, to be honest. The quality of the add-ons and flight sim is insane. Is there a thing where third parties produce better content though, or is it like actual core DLC is good? It's like the whole Train Sim Classic thing, where Train Sim Classic is known for all the routes and the mods and everything, and the quality of some of the mods. But people forget that Dovetail's own DLC sucked. It's because there's not a lot of competition yet, a third party, yeah. Some of them are real expensive though, from what I've seen. Really expensive. But at least, I don't mind things being expensive. I mind good value, right? Something can be very expensive. Something could be £100. Is it worth £100 though? Or euros, or... Sorry for the wobble, by the way. Or euros, or dollars, or whatever it may be. You know, you look at the Train Sim World DLC list, and you've got 5 Circle for $29.99, and then you've also got Blackpool branches for $29.99. They're both 30 quid, cool, but only one of them is worth the 30 quid. All my homies hate River. Also, you'll be satisfied with only one plane for a long time. Well, I mean, if you're doing like intercontinental flights, yeah, you haven't got a choice. And still no Long Island Railroad too. Yep. The myth, the fable. They've told us tales of a Long Island Railroad too. No one's ever seen it. Oh, I missed my channel change. We should be on channel 5. There you go. Pardon me. Got our next stop in just over a mile. You know what? This run turned out not to be too bad. We did go through a very, very quiet patch where not much was going on and we were limited to only 30 miles an hour. But since then, I've had a pretty enjoyable time. And if you guys want to see a particular run, do let me know. We are very slowly but surely coming towards the end of this run. Well, soon. About 20 minutes or so. Are we going over 5? Yes, Nabil. How can I have double-digit viewers on Twitch and not, you know, not give it back to the community? As long as people want to be here and watch SimRail, I will be here and I'll provide SimRail. So Ponk, put your seatbelt on, mate. I go ahead, but nice catch, nice chatting. Indeed, Hendo, man, indeed. Thank you for popping up, man. It's genuinely nice to see you, honestly. Have a good rest of your day, man, and I don't know. I was gonna say something about Forza, but have a good day. There's just nothing to say, really. It speaks for itself. Take care of yourself, man. Stay safe. And yeah, if you say hello to the guys for me as well. I'm chilling on AC. Do remind me to make that video in the build, by the way, because knowing me, well, I don't need to say anything. I was streaming just because I missed the first 2 hours. Let's go! The wrong channel again? Damn. There you go. I love that. Compare that to the GSMR we have in Train Sim mode. I don't like making comparisons, but listen, where do you get your money's worth? Pay for SimRail once, or pay for Train Sim World 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all the DLCs? Look at the passengers just chatting, having a good time, chilling. On TSW, they're all just there alone, solo, by themselves, bored out of their nut. No! Oh my god. Is that not perfection right there? Look. Oh, I mean, but ladies and gentlemen, where's Nilvinus? He said that was almost perfect earlier. Nilvinus, where you at, man? Have a look at this. Have a look at that. That's what a stop marker's there for, mate. To stop. Right, let's go. Enough waffling. Put her in, run in. Doors are closed. Let us pull away. Let us pull away. There we go. Got there eventually. Backhouse Spotify is on the infotainment. Nabil, you can interact with it, and you can watch YouTube videos as well. It's crazy. It's wild, man. Random, but what are your hobbies and interests? My hobbies and interests. Hobbies, not so many, man. I'll be honest, like my life right now is uni and content creation and external work. I don't have time, man. Honestly, I don't even have time for hobbies. But content creating. Can I say content creation? I'd love to play football, but I don't have anyone to play football with. And when my guys play football, at the time they do it, I can't join them. Let's talk about my interests. Let's talk about my interests. So I love computers, love cars, very interested in trains. And yeah. And I love the things of God as well. So I think there's a bit of everything in there. Look at that holy ray of sunshine coming into the window. Do we get rays like that in Train Sim Worlds? I thought not. Right, our next signal point does have a player there. Fingers crossed we get some interaction. Thank you, Nabil, for the Discord shout out and reminder. Yes, third hobby you're interested in. No, that's your third interest, and that's your second interest. That's your first interest, and everything else. Punk's whole existence right now is rooted around Long Island Railroad 2. And I don't blame him either. It's very understandable. A plug for all my UK people, yeah? Normal size energy drink at Poundland for 50 bloody p. In this economy, there's something you can buy for 50 pence. I don't know what it's got in it. It might be killing me. I don't know. But it's good. It does the job. Higher amount of caffeine than Red Bull. They should sponsor me. I mean, they sponsored the whole FA Cup, really. But is it FA Cup or is it EFL League Cup? I don't know. Whatever Carabao sponsor. Your dream job, I'm guessing a train driver. My dream job. It's not a train driver, although you'll be surprised how close I am to that, actually. But let me not say too much on that. I don't think I've ever had the dream job, you know. I've never even had, like when I was younger. So I studied engineering, but not for like a particular reason, if I'm being totally honest. Like I didn't know what I wanted to study. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know the areas that I wouldn't mind being in. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have a dream job, if I'm being totally honest with you. There's a lot of things that I don't mind doing, and that's pretty much it. I've always just been that guy that's like, oh, I don't mind doing that. Sounds good. Poundland even Poundland anymore. Facts. Facts. Inshallah, you get my brother. Thank you, man. Whatever it may be. Nabil, how many viewers is it showing for you on Twitch? Do me a favor and refresh the page, because there's no way that I've got this many people for this long. I applied for Great Northern like 3 to 4 months ago. Oh, no response. Yeah, bro, it's tough, man. It's tough. I was applying for London Underground from 2019 or 18. Thank you, Nabil. From 2018, and applying constantly, and I only got in last year. And I still haven't started, by the way. I'm still waiting on training to start. But I got in last November, and like 6 months after applying. No, a year after applying, I got in, and all now still waiting for training to start. But I did apply before that to Southwestern Rail, and I went all the way to Southampton for a test, which I passed all their tests and never heard back. Go figure. I'm a flight interview TF1 level. No way. No way. That's an L. I wouldn't even lie. That's an L. Like, there's so many doors open once you get your foot in the door, in the initial door. So many internal applications that you wouldn't hear about. All you ever see are being advertised either CSA or apprenticeships. Did they say that you have to go anywhere? To be fair, they paid for my travel anyway. Everything was paid for, and it was a nice day out, to be fair. Not that Southampton is much to offer, I'll be honest. But it was nice to be away from London for a bit. But I think TFL had like a 5-step process before I got in. I took a totally different career path now, though. What do you do now, if you don't mind me asking? Obviously, you don't have to answer. Right, an opportunity to communicate. Let's go. Is my button working? Yes, it is. Right. Make sure we slow down on time. Firefighter, god damn. Fair enough. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for all that you do. Big man thing. My son wants to be a firefighter. This is 24179 to signaler. Currently held at a red signal. Could I know the reason, please? Over. You know what? I think this is a bot-controlled area, you know. Who am I even speaking to? Two. Best job in the world for sure. Every now and again, I do imagine what that would be like, you know. Train 24131 is ahead of you waiting as well. Another train in the other direction has just left the station. That's the hold up, and you're also 60 minutes late. Wow, oh, he didn't need to mention that. He didn't need to mention that. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm late. So, like, raw, I feel attacked. I feel attacked. Wow, I just got called out for being 60 minutes late. Wow. Wow. Hello, Sam. Hello, Samuel. Does this game have the same effects like in Train Planet? Graphically, it's not too far, you know. It's not too far. Not too far, but better by a long shot. And he messed up. That's what he gets. Six job, best job I ever had. I think I'll ever have. For sure, man. I think the fact that obviously you make a big difference to people's lives as well. That alone, I'm sure, as a human being, you get so much satisfaction from. 16 minutes. Well, 5 minutes of that wasn't my fault. So, you know, you can take that one back. We're so close as well to the end, you know. We're not far at all now as well. That same 15-minute delay is like our whole route, if that makes sense. Like we would be done by now. Yeah, 60 minutes is a big yikes. Make it 11 because I took the train with a 5-minute delay. So hold on, another train in the other direction, so coming towards us, was the hold up, right? But we've seen that train pass. And there was one train ahead of us, so he should have gone. Where's our turn? This one's been waiting as well. Two, 4, 1, 3, 1. 24131 is that train. So this train is ahead of us, so he needs to get moving. So I don't get it. That was the hold up. He needs to be moving by now, and then we should move after. So technically there shouldn't be a hold up right now. Give it a few more minutes. Right, Ella said. The video with AC, you know, Hezzy's out. Oh yeah, it's 5 o'clock now, yeah. I won't lie, it was a bit of a throwaway. I hope people will enjoy it, but I'm not counting on that to get a million views. Can't be techno music or being held up by a signal, right? At least you've got that to be able to do some headbanging while we wait here. Oh, hello, mate. Hello, geezer. Well, 24179 bot station should send you to me shortly. Affirmative. Can I say affirmative? How do you get up stuff like this? E? Space? Oh, you can jump? It's a hell of a jump. Oh, it's the simple things in life. You. Can almost look into the window. This playlist has blessed us today, to be fair. Interesting. We got given priority for some reason. Not that I'm complaining. Is the character visible for others? Yeah. You can see others, and others will be able to see you. NCAP 2. Ooh, I think so. I mean, if you can see people walking around, I would assume you can see them on foot as well. I'm not sure about AI though. A firm. Got another red in 1.5 miles. No, that's cleared. We're good to go. Gonna be at 25 for a while though. And it's gonna get worse before it gets better. How many clicks have we hit? 1389. 1389. Not bad at all, to be honest. If he was on Twitch. Punk, I had 12 at one point. We had 12. Which is a record. Not that 8 is a small feat as well, relative to the channel. If you got 12 from SimRail, you should do more SimRail content. Definitely considering it. I mean, I've started to do it twice a week, whereby I only used to do it once a week. And that was literally because of that reason, so... yeah, and I won't lie, I enjoy SimRail more than I enjoy Train Sim World. Things flow a lot better when it's sort of, you know, natural. Probably because SimRail puts effort into their game, and it's apparent. You feel it, you experience it, you see it. Right, so we are going into this cheeky fella's vicinity now. It's been a nice day in Poland today, hasn't it? Usually we'll get some rain at some point. Today it's been pretty clear. I mean, I'm not watching particularly because of SimRail. The bill is here to support. We respect that. That is a player control train. I thought I heard something. I don't mind though, I like to watch every simulation game. Yeah, you're like me. Whatever it may be. I'll find entertainment in it. Are we on channel 5? Yep. 25-minute delay now. I don't want to hear nothing because the signal is responsible for 10 of those minutes. I don't want to hear another. What are we feeling for the next run? Some high speeds? Or some EMU action? The choice is yours. That poor cargo train has had to come to a stop already. Oh man, driving cargo is tough, you know. It's like working as a chef or a teacher. It's one of those jobs that you have to sort of want to do in order to do it. EMU? Wait, let's do an EMU then. April the 9th, if the US category has the word licensing on the roadmap, LWD will be joining Liam and JD baseball. Whoa, 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 hold on a second. I never agreed to that. I never agreed to that. I'll have my freedom, thank you very much. If I'm in your basement, how can I stream Long Island Railroad 2? That's my bargaining chip. We can go a little bit faster. What if you had just a laptop and a microphone to stream? It wouldn't be the same, you know. I need to be in my natural environment to operate, you know, efficiently. Maybe I'll just have my webcam on at all times, and you can watch my every movement. Two for 179 Clayton XXR radio channel is different in XXR. Good day. What? Thank you. Good day to you too. Right, so basically, as I was clicking here, if you can see, it also clicks on the buttons on the train. So I think I closed, I hit something I shouldn't have done. Silly me, silly me, silly me. There you go. How about that? We driving a car on Monday? I don't know yet. I'm not sure. What are you feeling to do? Could be a car, could be a truck, could be a bus. I honestly don't mind. Should we do a truck just to keep it simple? And then ensure that Lasagna sort of joins us. And then we'll switch it up for the following week, maybe. Did that good day to you too seem a bit sassy? Sure, yeah, we'll just do that then. We'll just do that then. I want to have some more time with my Renault as well. If you're not running late, are you really playing SimRail? No changes in mod. You should be ready to go instantly. Yeah. I haven't touched that at all. The playlist throwing us some Arabian Nights. What is going on? Let's see what it's got for us. Okay, it is switch up. But where are we starting? Because you said you stayed on Cyber at the end. Yeah. So it should just, if you just, it should just, I don't know. We'll see. I left it where we were. Maybe I should play it safe and finish it before we start. That might be the best option. So then we can start fresh. Wish someone could give me ETS. Save up for it, man. It's worth it. Trust me. It's more than worth it. In Lebanon. Is that where we left it off? Did we drive through Lebanon? Yeah, NSL you can pick it up for really, really cheap. I'm sure even if you go on like third-party resellers, you can even get it for cheap there as well. Oh yeah, we were on the way to yeah, that was our destination. Right. Let's see. If I haven't finished it by then it should allow you to join though, right? The same way, for example, when I take a job and you can take the same job, it should just be that thing, isn't it? And you can just, if you need to teleport to me, you can just teleport to me. But I have saved the progress, so I don't know. What if someone else joins? That's a good point. Yeah. In that case, then I'll just find a way to cancel it, and we can start afresh. I think that would be best case scenario. This is 42184 coming the other way. Because I'm pretty sure that everyone has a console enabled and also TP by console. Yeah, that's fine. But we'll find like an easy place to start. I don't know, France or Germany or something where everyone has access to, and kick it off from there. Right, approaching our final stop for this run. It's been a good one. Look at the way the sun was hitting off the rails. Gorgeous. Played it a bit too safe, perhaps. I need to include that in the doc as well, just to be sure. You need all DLCs and Balkans for promos, though. Yeah, I guess that would be a good idea to have that there. Yeah. $40182 coming the other way. Player controlled. Will you make a return to Roblox? Should I make a return to Roblox? I don't mind. It's just not a priority. But yeah, I'm more than happy to go back on it. Depends if you find any card games or train games interesting. Yeah, no, I really like British Rail. What's that popular one against Stepford? I'm really not too sure about Stepford, man. Really not too sure about it. But Croydon, Bus, whatever, and there's also a Victoria line supposed to be coming. I need to speak to Alex. We were talking about possibly teasing that one. It's looking really good, and that was a couple of months ago. SCR, yeah, I'm not a fan of SCR. Obviously, tons of track and all that. Obviously, a lot of players, but it doesn't really tick all the right boxes for me. That's a full run. That's a full run. That was nice. It was good a few years ago, but advanced now. Plus, development's kind of slow and has complications. And it's too arcadey, yeah. British Rail actually has, like, you know, working physics. I don't mean to stop this early. British Rail has realistic physics, more detailed trains, the audio is better. It's just better in every way, to be honest. I don't know why it's not as popular as SCR. Damn, I was dragging the brakes. $10 feet. 34-minute delay, but we have made it to Katowice. Of course, the train will continue, but for us, when here we'll take an EMU. Ponk said so. Let's go for that. Radio 2. Are we in Radio 2? Yes. Alright, we do have to drive it a little bit further. But the bulk of it is done. Yeah, I do. I do, Nabil. But, let me worry about that. Because, I need to leave the house by 6 if I'm going to make it there on time. And the way it's looking, I'm planning on finishing streaming at 6. So, yeah, interesting. I'm surprised SimRail doesn't have the first-person walking feature like TSW. I present to you the first-person walking feature. No 5-hour stream. Not today. Not today. Yes, you can, and players can see you, and you can see players. No 24-hour stream. You know what? I would.
146,039. 14039. Come fast. Your speed limit is 7.
Okay. I would do a 24-hour stream, but it would take something. It would take something. I would definitely have to get something back for my time. Right. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. All right, 24 people then. I was picking up. Pardon me. Right, the ROJs are EMUs, isn't it? Okay, well, clearly not all of them. Two hours and 12 minutes. 14 minutes. That's looking like the most likely one right now. Not another 15-minute one. Preferably, I want to get something close to half an hour, but that's not going to happen. So let's just get the 15-minute one then. If there was a 24-hour stream, all LWD would see in the chat is LAR2. Well, who knows? By the time that happens, maybe it could be a 24-hour Long Island Railroad stream. I'm a sub, do a membership as soon as possible. Appreciate you, Nabil. You're always supporting me. I appreciate you, man. Hi, can you deliver cargoes in multiplayer? Chinese Queen? Yes, you can. Welcome to the stream, by the way. You can indeed deliver cargo in multiplayer. Also, I'm wearing a green shirt. My top is green, by the way. That's why I'm see-through. When will it be possible? Maybe next week, Nabil. Maybe next week. I'm waiting on YouTube and Twitch to do their thing. After today's viewership, Twitch should pick it up very quickly. I would definitely watch a 24-hour Long Island Railroad 2 stream. Keep an eye out, innit? That's all I'm gonna say. For Twitch. For YouTube, it should be next week. For Twitch, in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, should the numbers stay healthy. Yeah. In the next couple of weeks, fingers crossed. Did you play MSFM before? No, I haven't. What's MSFM short for? Chinese Queen. Wait, hold on. Okay, it did not tell me I was gonna stop here. Was I just not watching? Why didn't it come up? Oh no. Oh, right, for Flight Simulator. I haven't. That's the third time it's been brought up today. How interesting. I haven't played it. I am open to playing it though. Yo, if I give it to the AI, what would they do at this point? They'll just continue going to the next one. $19367. Let's do it with something. 19367. Yeah, no, I am. The more I talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator, the more I yeah, the more I'm drawn to it, if I'm being totally honest. What was it? 19 something 37. It ended at 37, right? This one. But there's only 7 minutes left. We've got like half an hour to go. Okay, let's just take this one. 46 minutes. We're not going to do all of it, but let's see how far we do get. I also need to pay attention to the... I can blame it on the game, but realistically. Thank you. Disable autopilot. Where are we here? Okay, here. Okay, so that's cool. Set that. Press that. Until it's 100%. I've learned that on the forum. There you go. And 120. Beautiful. Very aggressive front. Baring teeth. While watching the stream, I ran into a crazy convo. Check Discord DMs. Alright, I will do. 3, 2, 1. Close. Next stop in a mile though. What are we? 91968. 919. Six eight. I'm always so far away from my previous run. Actually, this one wasn't too bad. We do have 1435 coming towards us. There they go. Pulling in a little slowly, but the service will not be my issue in about 20 minutes, so fresh cut feels so good. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I was so happy stepping out my house this morning knowing that people are going to see it. Hearing fighter jets fly over in the mornings to the early afternoon is so odd. You hear them every day. What, do you live near a base? Punk? I believe so. I'm also close to an airport, but I can differentiate plane engines to fighter jet engines. Okay. That's pretty cool, to be fair. Don't get many of those little where I am. We got 16135 coming towards us. And then EU07. What is going on here? Okay, that was interesting. I don't know if you guys saw what I just saw. That was smooth. Main reason I chose an EMU is because LIR has EMUs as well. You're just causing yourself harm, Punk. You're just doing it to yourself at this point, man. What did you see? Like a ton of people, a ton of passengers on the tracks. A little bit strange. Give Punk a little too, like the ambassador says, right? The amount of marketing that's been done. Ten seconds to go. Nabil was local with me for 15 years before I moved. I have to see what I've upgraded to the route. I would want to become an ambassador, but I'm too honest, that's not possible. Yeah, I think the same for myself. The amount of criticism that I've shared publicly isn't great. Oh no. What did I even press? What did I press? I had the emergency brake. Why is number one? Why is one of the numpad emergency brake? But there goes our time. Hey, hello, IS Matt. Just stopping by real quick. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. How you doing? (1935) going the other way. Player controlled. Today at school my ear started to hurt really bad, but now it's good. Oh, sorry about that. I wonder why. Hopefully it's not an infection of some sort. Earaches can be bad, man. What's your thoughts on the Navigator Dresden route in TSW? I love it personally. I enjoyed it when it first came out, and I still think it's a pretty good route. The route was busy for its time. Well, yeah, it was part of the rush hour, wasn't it? The whole rush hour fiasco. So yeah, all the DLCs on there and everything. Yeah. Your camera's a bit weird. It's because I'm wearing green. So now you can't see me. And I've got a green screen behind me. LAR should have been part of the rush hour. Yeah, I guess it was too recent, wasn't it? At that time. For them to do anything with it. And obviously they had a ton of excuses for why as well. Dispatcher and this and that. Oh, we're trying this. Oh, we're trying that. And there was always something. Well, I'll go by. Take care, Hayasma, man. Thank you for stopping by once again. Not yet, Quonk. Not yet. I'm gonna check it after the stream. A 0-minute delay, by the way. Let's go. You're not doing too badly for once. It's this crazy screenshot. I'm ready for something crazy. Minutes away from the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of today's stream. Your presence here has mattered. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, we've got some more tomorrow. More SimRail, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. UK time. That's GMT +1 or BST. Thank you for the follow. I will check who that is on in a second. But do consider following. It would help a lot on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, please do consider liking and subscribing. It helps out a great deal. That was close. Real close. Mr. Finn, thank you so much. Look at it. Look at the state. Look at the state of this. Mr. Finn, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Welcome on board. I'm also pale as well. I need to turn on the light. Oh, there we go. Maybe that will help with the see-throughness as well. So yeah, we will have more SimRail tomorrow. So make sure you're back for some more. Hopefully less delays than what we've had to deal with today. Yeah, and the build's crazy, right? 8-hour stream. I'll start doing some interesting things very, very soon. Very, very soon. There's a lot of trains in this little area. Slow down way too early, but that's been a habit of today's stream, hasn't it? Slowing down a little too early, playing it a little too cautiously, and then we end up paying the price for that in delay. However, tomorrow will be different. I'm going to be taking some risks tomorrow. We'll see how that plays out, to be honest. 19971 player control, as you can probably tell by the horn. So I think this will be our last stop. I'll end it here. Level 41 though. We've gone up 6 levels since we started. It's not bad at all. Again, I'm not sure how much it matters, but it's cool, I guess, in its own right. Pardon me. Nice little sunset situation. Clean the bugs away for the next driver. I cannot imagine this is actually a thing. I mean, I cannot believe this is a thing. And with that 2.5 wait time, we'll activate the bots. And I will say thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of today's stream. Nabil, Ponk, Connor, Hayasmat, Nilvinus, Panrabia, Lasagna, MJ, Navi, Chinese Queen, Mr. Finn, thank you for the follow. And I hope I haven't missed anything out. That was a lot. Yes, thank you everyone for being a part. Well, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with more SimRail. ! Discord for the Discords. ! Schedule if you'd like to know our schedule. We do stream 5 days a week. And with that, I will let you guys be. Thank you, Nabil, for helping us out with that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please do look after each other, stay safe, and peace out.